having built one of the great dynasties in women's sports. She took that job for $42,000 back in the day, had to take a pay cut to go to Oklahoma, but I think it's turned out just fine, and those dreams coming true again tonight.
Yeah, that women's t-shirt needs an update. There are 6 of them presently, and they go for a 7th. Florida State will have one more at-bat, obviously, in the bottom half of this inning, but there is where Patty Gasso stands. Sharon Backus and Sue Enquist, they shared a couple of those as co-coaches, and of course Mike Candrea at Arizona stands at the top of that list with 8 rings.
Well, it's just the consistency she's been able to do it with over the last 6-7 years.
There's Riley Boone. 2 down. For Florida State, by the way, their last chance will be their 6, 7, 8 hitters, which would be Leonard, Waycaser, and Dak. But first, another at-bat for Jada Coleman.
Patty right now just talking to her about her plan, her approach. The last couple of bats, she's been incredibly aggressive. First pitch, you kind of see her swinging outside of her shoe. She plays. I mean, we've seen her robbing home runs, the emotions she plays with. And Patty's at times had to just calm her down, stay in the moment. She's 0 for so far on this night, but Patty knows she's due.
Well, it speaks to the job that Kat Sandercock has done. Now, we don't have many ball games where Coleman and Jennings are hitless. That is the case so far tonight. It's been the bottom of the order that has been problematic for the Noles.
And Oklahoma just so good at the consecutiveness of, they had hits in the 3rd inning, back-to-back Lyons and Boone, and then the home runs back-to-back Sanders and Lyons in the 5th, and then again back-to-back in the 6th, Lee and Brito. And when you get those hits back-to-back, it's just so much easier to put runs up on the board. Florida State, on the other hand, has not had anything back-to-back except for a hit and an error in that 1st inning. Fortunately, left those 2 runners on.
That was a huge chance. They started out the inning with 2 base runners and then went 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position.
Well, and then, of course, Coleman robbing that home run. That would have been a 3-run shot. That was a game changer right there.
It's the difference of this one.
Yeah.
Florida State would be up on Oklahoma. This is the second time we've seen Jada Coleman on a pitch that's close. Normally she's an incredibly aggressive hitter. She can actually hit anything outside the zone. But when you're struggling, you want to take anything you can get on base. This might be a little bit below the zone for his 2nd strike. The second time that we've seen her want to get to first base with the walk.
Three-two.
Trying to poke it in the left field.
Bethany Keene has come on to play defensively at first base, and she will hit for Katie Dack, so that Three batters due up in the bottom of the seventh have all hit a home run at this Women's College World Series. To face Jordy Bahl. Coleman with Muffley calling for it. To the bottom of the seventh. Florida State needs at least a pair to tie this up. Otherwise, it's a three-peat for Oklahoma, and some home run hitters are coming up.
The NCAA Women's College World Series is presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Chip Series, the Sooners winning game one, and they are on the brink of a three-peat. They have the 3-1 lead, last chance coming up for Florida State, as the Sooners look for a sixth championship in 10 years. Florida State, the one run on the board, a Mac Leonard home run, and she will lead it off, followed by Hallie Waycaser and Bethany Keene, who also have home runs here in Oklahoma City. Two to tie it. If they get three, we've got a game three tomorrow night. But they will have to do it against Jordy Bahl, who has not given up an earned run in this World Series. 17 comeback wins for the Noles this year. Looking for a 60th win against just one loss. 61st win.
Can't start that yet.
Two-strike pitch, Jordy Bahl. Another 1-2 offering. The grit from Mac Leonard. Struck her out. One down. Two outs to a title.
Now batting right fielder to the home, Hallie Waycaser.
Hallie Waycaser. 0 for 2 tonight. She's 1 for 13 at the World Series, but that one left the building. And she takes a look at strike one from Jordy Bahl at 70 miles an hour. Foul ball.
anticipation for these right-handed batters for Florida State. There's an anticipation and knowledge that she can come inside so well, but then that changeup that we saw struck out Mac Leonard, the leadoff batter. That's in the back of your mind right now, 0-2.
0-2 pitch from Ball. Backs up Grace Lyons. Sanders applies the tag. 2 down.
Great job at first base by Sid Sanders to go up and get that, come down, and make sure that she applies the tag. Really good job holding on to the ball. That's probably the only time you would ever dive at first. The ball takes the first baseman up, you go down.
Florida State will re-enter Katie Dack to hit here. They are down to their final out. Swing and a miss.
72 miles an hour.
Cranking it up.
We've seen her hit 70 here in Oklahoma City, but 72, she's feeling it. She knows it. I mean, everything that she does before she throws the ball, you can tell the energy, the passion, and now it's coming out in the velocity.
One strike away.
Patty can't even look.
They've retired 10 in a row since the home run. Ball. Missed it away. Doesn't chase the rise as Jordy Ball tries to go 5-0 at the Women's College World Series without surrendering a run. Struck her out. And Oklahoma caps off the winningest season in history with a 7th national championship. Sooners take the series 2-0 over Florida State. They get the three-peat. They extend the winning streak to 53 games. And they have their 6th crown in a decade.
How about the exhale for this group? As much as we see that fiery passion and the fist pumps, they talked throughout this streak, throughout this season of the pressure to keep this going, the pressure to win another national championship, how hard that is. And this group smiles and hugs, but also a giant sense of relief that they did do what they started the season to do.
And let's go down to Holly and Jordy Ball.
Well, Jordy, you're at the bottom of that dog pile. It's tough getting up. The tears are starting to come. How hard is this from the inside trying to get those out belts and trying to get this championship?
Like, are you talking about that last inning?
All of it.
I mean, it's hard to get here. I don't really know. I don't have a lot of words right now.
You come in the 5th inning, you've got to lead. Your offense has put up some numbers to support you. What did go through your mind when you step into the circle in that 5th inning to kind of close this out?
Just shut it down. Don't give them anything. Spin good pitches, trust the defense, and let's just get out of here.
Last couple of pitches, it was 72 miles an hour for you. How are you amped up and just trying to get those final strikes?
That's funny because I was actually trying to be like 70% just so I wouldn't overthrow. So that's actually really funny.
Yeah, you talked a little bit about how early in the season you were struggling. There's a lot of pressure. The expectations are heavy on this team. How have you stuck together as a group through all the ups and downs, all of the weight of this win streak to win on this field tonight?
We stick together. It's not just one person that feels it, but we all feel it. So sticking together through that is probably one of the toughest challenges that this year's brought.
I know you got a lot of family, friends at home in Papillon, Nebraska. Tell us what you want to shout out to their pavilion.
No matter where you're from, whether it's the Midwest, wherever you're from, like, you can do it. It doesn't have to be a big softball state. It can be any state.
Thank you, Jordy.
Thank you.
And Jordy Bahl, the Capital One Tournament Most Outstanding Player. And a spectacular postseason performance. She had the ball in her hands in the National Championship Final last year and again this.
33 strikeouts in this postseason. The changeup really is the difference maker. She records the final out of this 2023 season using that pitch. Jordy Bahl just so strong mentally, physically for this Patty Gasso squad, celebrating a three-peat, something that hasn't been done in over 3 decades.
In the last 5 years as we get back down to Holly.
Well, Coach Gasso, from the outside looking in, this is a machine, but I know you know how hard it is for you and these athletes. What did this team put together this year to make history?
Commitment. They were just proud of this, of our work ethic, and they believed in each other, and they fought, and they knew how good they could be. And our fall was the reason why we're here. But right now, what you feel, Holly, is from us is freedom, because it was absolutely suffocating as we're going along, and the expectations are overwhelming, but they handled it like champions, and that's why we're here right now.
Jordy Bahl named the most outstanding player. She said she has felt that pressure, all the eyes that are on her. How do you talk about the mental toughness of that young woman to step in and time again deliver for you?
She's always wished that she could have this moment, and she's dreamed of it, and I think it probably looked just like this, or even bigger than she expected. So I can't tell you how proud I am of her and all the expectations that lay on her all the time. Bringing her in to run allows her to free herself up from thinking about coming back on the mound, but she is just one of the best pitchers I've ever seen.
Coach, I know you long enough to know you hate talking about yourself, but you have established something. How do you, year in and year out, get that champion mindset to take for these young women to believe in what you're teaching and get them to do what you're asking?
They come here, they know what they're getting, and I just have stood strong with what I believe in, and the foundation of this program was built with all those guys that are standing in the stands right now. It's been here for a long time, and so there's a level of expectation that they need to step up to, and they do.
All right, I can't go without saying something about this adorable baby. How has your family continued to drive you?
It gives me away from all of the stress, and it just makes me very happy, this little Ava.
Good job, Grandma. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, Grandma gets it done again. A 7th national championship, their 6th in the last 10 years, and the three-peat is complete. 3rd straight year with a national title.